So this is the Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Cushion Corrector and Primer Duo. So the yellow is supposed to correct dark circles and dullness. The green corrects redness. So as you can see, I have rosacea, so I love that the green corrects redness. That was kind of the reason I got it. So I don't know if you guys know this, but I may have explained it a couple times that my skin went from being super oily, oil slick, which you guys knew, to now it's super dry, which I think is kind of weird. But since I had my son, my skin used to be oily. I had him, and like in the middle of my pregnancy, my skin started to get dry, and then after I had him, it stayed dry. Now it's been, I'm like 4 months at the time of recording this, postpartum. I may be more postpartum once this video actually gets out. But at the time of recording this, I'm 4 months postpartum, and doesn't seem like my skin's gonna go back to being oily. So I would say for the last 6 or 7 months that my skin has been dry, not oily anymore. So I used to use the green color corrector powder from Physicians Formula, and I loved it for correcting my redness. And the thing is I'm trying to figure out a way to use it to where it doesn't look dry and cakey on my skin, because I used to just leave the oil on my skin. I know this is going to sound gross, but then I'd put the powder on top of it and then it would stay on. It would look good. The redness would go away, blah, blah, blah. Go on with your day. It would be just a light makeup look, just kind of correcting the redness on my skin. And then I would use powder in the spots, like a foundation powder or a powder that has like some color to it on the rest of my face, and sometimes over the green corrector to like finish basically. But anyway, long story short, I wanted to get something liquid to basically be the counteractive of this. So I had gotten this a while back and I was like, ooh, I need to try it now because I think it'd be good for my skin now. So it has SPF in it also. This stuff, I love it. The yellow side, not really sure how I feel about it. The only place I really have dullness or dark circles is under my eyes, and I noticed when I put it under my eyes, it kind of made my under eyes yellow. I know it's a yellow corrector, but normally it corrects and does the opposite, to where whenever the green covers my redness, it kind of like disappears and looks like normal skin instead of looking red. So I thought that was going to happen with my under eyes, where the dark circles would go away. Well, I guess my dark circles aren't dark enough, and it just still kind of looks yellow. So don't really like the yellow side, but the green side works amazingly. I'll try to insert a photo of what my skin looks like using it, because I've used it a couple times and I love it. So as you can see, it pretty much takes away all the redness, and my skin looks really nice. It's like more natural. It does kind of show a little bit of redness, but it's not as red as it is right now. So I definitely suggest, if you have a lot of redness like I do, this green side, amazing. The thing is it kind of, I've had it for, I mean, I've not used it, but I've had it for probably like 6 months or so since I've ordered it and just had it in a drawer ready to be used. So I would say it kind of like seemed like it dried out, even though I never used it before, but it kind of seemed a little dry. So I ordered more online just to see. You can only get it on Amazon. You can't get it on Physicians Formula's website for some reason. I ordered a couple more because I love this, and I think it's going to be like my new like easy go-to makeup instead of just like a super full coverage moment, because since I have my son, I need quick, easy get ready, quick, easy get ready, you know what I mean? Like I need to get ready fast. So with this, I just take a sponge, like I take this little sponge, as you can see it's green, I dip it into it and just pat it onto the face like normal. I either wet it or just leave it not wet, and it seems to work really well. That's a Luxie makeup sponge. So yeah, I just wanted to explain. So I was going to use both of these in a video together and use one on one side, one on the other, maybe mix and match them together, but since I don't want to waste this because I'm not going anywhere today, and I want to save the product for when I actually need it, or when I'm actually going somewhere and doing something. So I just kind of wanted to explain that at the beginning of the video, what I like about it. And it may not apply to a lot of you, because some of you may not have redness or dullness, dark circles, things like that. So it may not apply to you, but if it does, that's definitely something that seems really nice and I've liked, and I've used it like 3 times so far, maybe more since this video has been out. Now I'm actually going to use a product which I'm really excited about. As you saw in the thumbnail, it's the Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Cushion Foundation in the shade Light. So this is what it looks like. So it's kind of like almost the exact same compact, but it's got sunscreen also, and it's basically just a foundation. So this one's a corrector that you could use under the foundation, or you could just use the cushion foundation. So I've actually never tried this before, and I'm really excited to see what it's like. So it's a really beautiful blue compact. Okay, so you open it up, mirror on top, comes with a little sponge. Voila, I had to rip this off. Some of the product seems to be on it, so I may actually use some of the product that's actually on here. I'm not going to use the sponge that it came with. I'm going to try with a dry sponge for a second first, and then I'll wet my sponge. I'm going to use a Real Technique sponge. Ooh, it doesn't seem like it's really going to grab the product that well dry, so I guess I will wet it. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I pulled off whatever was on there that would come off. And I'm just gonna, oh. Why is it like peeling off? Do you guys see that? Maybe it's because I used the stuff that was on the lid and it kind of had some sticky, because that thing was applied on there with like some sticky stuff, so maybe that's what happened. Maybe if I go in with the actual cushion it won't do that. I don't know, it's kind of weird. So that side compared to that side on redness, this side is my less red side, but it still looks really good. Looks really natural, seems like it does pretty good at covering my face, so maybe I can use the green corrector really good on my like red spots, like my super red spots, like right here, like on my cheeks, and then use this all over the rest of my face. I was using the green corrector everywhere because my head and stuff like that is red also, but I feel like this would probably be good to use on top. Still got some of that sticky stuff on there because I can see the product is still on my face, but like, oh, you know what it is? It's not even from that. I did a face mask, so it must be peelies from the face mask. What a silly head. I should have made sure I had all of the mask off before doing this video. Silly me, silly me. Sorry about that, guys. First impressions, I seem to really like it. It looks really natural on the skin. I'm so sorry about this face mask making everything seem so weird. Should have made sure it was off my face before I started this video. Sorry, guys. My face just seemed like it needed a face mask, so I decided to do one, and I recorded it. So if that video is out before this one, definitely watch it. If not, then you're in for a treat. Yeah, so I definitely like that it's like just like light coverage, like it isn't anything too crazy. Like I said, I feel like since my face is so red, I would go in with the corrector on my cheeks and then go over my whole entire face with this, and I feel like then it would look really good. Like my skin looks like really healthy, and like it looks natural still, and really dewy looking. Honestly, I really like it. Maybe I need to order a couple of these too, because I'm trying to find new foundations and things like that that work well with my new skin type that I didn't realize I was gonna get because all my stuff is like matte, and I have a lot of powdery products and powders and things like that, so I'm just trying to find stuff that seems like it would be good with my new skin type. So if you guys have really dry skin and you have products that work really well for you, definitely let me know. I'm willing to try some new things, of course. Just comment down below if you know something that you really like that is good for dry skin, whether it be a skincare product or a makeup product, because I'm having to not really start over per se, but really be aware of what looks good on my skin. So there's a lot of like makeup going on behind the scenes so that I can figure out a new good skin routine to show you guys. And since I have a new skin type, I can show you new ways to improve that. So I'm trying to figure it all out myself also, because it's kind of newer to me, and when I was pregnant and like a little after my pregnancy, I didn't really wear a lot of makeup. I still don't wear like that much unless I'm like reviewing something or doing a video, but if I'm reviewing something for you guys, of course I'm wearing it. I think it looks really good. I think my skin looks good. Just some natural coverage. I think it's a really good product, and I definitely think you guys should try it out if you want a really light coverage cushion foundation. Be careful, it may dry out really easily because it is a cushion product, so be careful with that. I don't believe there was a lot of color options for this, but that's probably the only downfall about it, is that there's not like a bunch of different shades, so shame on them for that. But other than that, I feel like it seems like a really good product. Physicians Formula is a little expensive sometimes, so just be aware of that. And they always have sales, so maybe try to get it on a sale. Also, I don't feel like this is supposed to be super long wearing, because it says to reapply every 2 hours kind of situation, where it's supposed to just like really just be like a little light coverage and like help you with not getting a sunburn, because it's got SPF in it. So I don't expect it to wear forever, but yeah, so I just wanted to mention that also. But it just seems like a really nice product, so if you're looking for something new that's really light coverage and that'll help you with the sun, then this is something maybe you should check out. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any video suggestions, please comment them down below, and check the description box for more information about the video. My Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter are @GlamGirlGray. See you next time.